by Bruce's words right now. Thank you guys for still being here. I am not the feature tonight, man. Give it up for everybody that's been up here tonight. It's been an amazing. For doing a ride report, and I'm going to do some of that. I guarantee. But I'm going to do a little something different to start it off, if that's all right with y'all. And we're just going to get into it. I'm down and out some days. Shit, some days I'm out and getting down. I feel I know what life is truly all about some days. Some days, thinking about my life just causes me to frown. I forgive and forget. Some days I get forgiven. I live with regret. And some days I just regret living. I'm looking to get lost some days, and some days I'm searching to be found. I feel the weight of my loss some days, and some days that loss was weighed in ounces and pounds. I get it and hold it together real well some days. Some days it seems to fall apart at the seams in some way. I just want to get out, get away, and fail some days. Some days I see the reason for it all falling apart is due to a part I failed to play. Some days I wish my some days would just come to an end, no muss, no fuss. Some days are all the days I find with a friend I have, Jesus. Shots fired!
I keep hearing, no pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. I was in Saunders Hospital for crippled children as a child. You see, I was born with my feet 45 degrees backwards. I was never prepared when that indescribable, unbearable pain would hit me. I would ask the doctors and the nurses for pain medication. I would always seem to have more pain that exceeded the medication that they were able to give me. I keep hearing, no pain, no gain. You see, at a young age, the doctors are very careful not to overprescribe medications that your body just can't seem to handle. My memories are flooded with two distinct memories, happy and pain, happiness and pain. I was filled with happiness because I had families that would come from any distance just to see me. By that same very token, I was filled with pain because of the procedures I underwent. I still keep hearing, no pain, no gain. After the doctors were prescribing all the medications my body was able to handle, I was still always in pain. But because of that, I know the miracle of love is true. When my mother would come to the hospital unable to do anything else, y'all, she would sing to me. Being a father now, I know just exactly what she was going through. Now as a parent of 5, I know y'all feel this. You always want to alleviate your child's pain. I see how heartbreaking it was for my mother. But my mother had a secret weapon, y'all. Her belief in something more. She would use that belief to sing to me. The song I remember her singing was Amazing Grace by Aretha Franklin. I say Aretha Franklin because there's several verses in that song, but none of them put the love and the hope and the faith in it that Aretha did. My mother used that song as her weapon to soothe me, to relax and calm me down, relaxing my mind, spirit, and body. This would always make me feel better. And I'm still hearing no pain, no gain. Or when my mother sang to me, y'all, I felt no pain at all. I began to learn through my mother that your mind can take you places where pain can't outdo courage. And there's a happy place. Despair just won't be able to reach you. I was always swept away into my mother's words. And somehow it magically modified my body's ills. She would slowly raise the tone in her voice and make me feel better. I was later told by my father when he was in the Vietnam War being tortured every day that he had to also take his mind to a place where he needed to be, somewhere else, somewhere where the pain wouldn't dare follow him. So I listened to my mother's voice, y'all, and it took me away from the pain, far away from the needles and the doctors. It took me to a solid sound heaven, a heaven that had walls of sound waves. Somewhere where the hurt and the pain couldn't get through, couldn't compare with, and couldn't get past my mother's song. So I would listen to my mother's voice. See, song and rhythm, y'all, it has a power all its own. In the old churches some of us were raised in, they have what's called devotion. Devotion is where the elders of the church get together and they verbally invite the ancestors to join in through song. This would not only get the elders, but everybody in the church and the congregation all fired up. So you see, there's a power in song, y'all. There's metaphysics in the belief. I think that's why Ray Charles named it soul music. It's something about it that goes deeper than the surface. It's called soul because it's meant to mend and fix the broken hearts of the souls that for sure need it. And now I hear no pain at all.
I have all these uncomfortable feelings generating all over my body, registered in my brain. I'm about to go insane because it's pain I feel. Pain in my eyes from all the things I've seen. All our young black men so ready to kill or be killed with no rhyme or reason, no matter the season. It's all displeasing because it just causes me so much pain. Pain in my legs and pain in my feet from all the pain they have and continue to carry me through. Pain in my chest, pain in my heart, pain in my head from thinking what it is I need to do to alleviate all this pain. Pain in my arms from all the pain I've embraced, pain in my chest. Excuse me. Pain in my chest, pain because of all the pain in my heart from all the loved ones I've disgraced. Pain in my head from thinking so much, trying to figure out what it is I need to do, what it is I need to do to avoid all this pain, not to mention the pain in my spirit. I feel like I push it in front of a freight train. So all these uncomfortable feelings registering in my brain must be for me suffering mental, emotional, and spiritual strain. Shots fired.
Ever since birth it hurt, he came out screaming. What was it worth when he hit this earth? He was screaming. There was a beast in his mom's belly. You know that boy was a little old demon, chasing his daddy's devils and leaning. One foot in the grave and no more breathing. Ashes to ashes and dust to dust. I put my faith in John because he's the one that I trust. Before I bust, I say, God, forgive me for my wrongs. And while you at it, bless these memoirs from Blake and Guyon. I slept 7 days straight, floating to outer space. She wept by my bedside for 7 days straight, and I got into heaven's gates. But it wasn't my time, nor was my fate, but it was his. I tell my homeboy to hold on, I'm coming. Death won't do us apart, cousin. And when your son needs someone to lean on, I tell him, look to the brightest star. You'll see his father tomorrow's not before. Rest in peace, Jamar. And to this day, I have no answers. Like, how did I survive that car accident? And why did you have to die of cancer? And a puddle of tears I cried. Fuck pain, wishing cancer got cancer and died. Shots fired!
I weathered the storm by two-stepping through the rain, sucking it up, not giving two fucks about what the next motherfucker think. While they just sit back, enjoying the show, watch me go through it and do all my pain, trying to maintain, wrestling with these mental and emotional hurricanes that be causing my mind, body, and spirit to always seek happiness, but only seeming to allow them the pleasure of standing near it. But there's no time for embarrassment, no time to feel shame. I'm too busy praying to God that once it's all done and said, solid I remain, and ensuring out of every mistake I make, a lifelong lesson is gained. So when you see me taking them deep breaths while flexing, I ain't stressing, just hoping for a little luck, but preparing for my blessings. Standing tall and firm on all 10 toes, bobbing and weaving, trying to avoid most of life's blows and trying not to get hit with all the shit life throws. Because there's no bell to tell when it's the end of the round, no set amount of rounds to get down, and when this bout's gonna end, only God knows. So I keep on chumping and praying that my left's lead me right, don't have to throw too many rights, I have the rights I have left, respected in this life. Bearing my cross, I keep on stepping, bearing my cross, I keep on flexing, keep on stepping, holding it down while staying prayed up as I strut, looking forward to emerging from the depths of the fire, hell bent on being a survivor. And so as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, you're damn right, I don't, won't, and shall not fear no evil, neither should you. For fear has been left in my rear view. If you can be seen, heard, and touched, there's no reason for me to fear you. No fear here to give you, just the respect or impression your first impression or attitude brings you. So be quick to think and slow to speak, and before you proceed to judge me, and before you proceed to judge me, take an assessment of the true intent behind your judgment, then have a seat, slip these shoes on, let's see how far you get before your knees get to it. Your legs start to buckle and in your life, you begin to bumble. Child of God, man, father, son, provider, protector, boy, you better not fumble. It's the fourth quarter, you only got 2.2 seconds to get from arrogant to humble. As my man Hurricane said, you better rumble, young man, rumble. Before your whole world starts to crumble. Becoming more unstable than a three-legged giraffe walking up a muddy path with a lion on his ass. And you go thinking that monkey on your back is gonna get your ass a free pass. But you see, in reality, them shits don't exist. In life, there's a price for everything you get. And sometimes you pay the cost for the shit you don't get. And there's a burden of responsibility that comes along with every God-given gift. So don't take one's outward smile to mean complete happiness on the inside or assume the upfront show is always a true reflection of what's happening behind the scenes. And the ability to smile doesn't mean all's right in one's life. So before you start having those pipe dreams of you being a better them than them or a better me than me, always talking about if I was them or if I was you, I would've, could've, should've done this and that. Pressure bust pipes and as them or as me, I don't think you would last one night, just as me as you probably would make it through. So leave being them up to them and being me up to me, and you focus on being the good, better, best you can be. Because you see, I believe by God, each life by God is uniquely designed, and this one here is mine. And as long as he continues to allow me to breathe him, I consider myself doing fine. And I thank him for all my good and wonderful times. As for all my bad and trying moments, I count each one a blessing, another life lesson, and I thank him for standing with me in the midst of the fire, allowing me the honor and the pleasure of claiming the title of Survivor. Thank you. That's a little collaboration with my boy Malik Saunders and Hurrikane. It's going to be in Malik Saunders' book, June? Pain Medicine with a Z. It's coming out in June. It'll be those pieces with numerous other pieces. It's going to be an amazing book. Y'all look forward and I'll continue this. I'm a product of my environment, man. A place where only for the weak there's a retirement plan. A place where heat holding and sucking, choking and busting the bus's head open is just recreation, like bubble. Oh, that's hard for you to believe, hard for you to perceive? Well, come on through. Bring that little attitude. Let's see how quick it is before you ready to leave. I belong to a place where dope slinging and gang banging are religion, where our mascot is a disease-infested pigeon and our state bird a chicken. Not the one with wings. Some of y'all know which one I mean, so don't act dumb. If you don't know, don't trip. It just means you ain't from where I'm from. You can't stand and look at what I see. You damn sure can't hang around with what surrounds me. I'm from a place where people gamble for a living and living is a gamble, where opposition, pain, and strife are the only things happen. A place where the ones who count don't care. The ones who care can't even fucking count on. And you wonder why I stand here with this mean mug on, looking for something to sit, puff, or beat on, because the lane in my pain is fast and long. And I don't see a turn off inside. So maybe now you understand why I live such a knavish life. I'm cut from a different cloth, man, plucked from a different vine. I'm only doing good when I'm doing bad or dealing with what's mine, which is my seeds. And see, to me, it's just a harmless habit. I'm so knavishly good at it. But you still don't know. You're only trying to pretend to understand. But I'm telling you about a reality I know and live the best way I can. You see, in my environment, I've seen more people killed than I've seen healed. More people die than I've seen born. Not enough guidance, but a whole lot of scorn. In my environment, there's not enough uplifting, but way too much degradation. And I've attended way more funerals than I have graduations. I'm a product of my environment. A place where a young boy thinks to establish manhood is by desecrating womanhood, by wanting women to sell their bodies and convincing them they should. I'm a product of my environment, man. A place where babies are being born in prisons already convicts on the back of the dope sack, already addicted to crack. I'm a product of my environment, man. A place where a mother's embraces a disgrace because of the pipe in her hand. A place where a little girl's stepdad ends up her boyfriend and mama's son-in-law ends up mama's man. A place where somebody trip, somebody fall, never to sit up, stand up, or even breathe again. I'm a product of my environment, man. A place where people don't plan to fail, they just fail to plan, which may be the reason why babies are being found in trash cans. A place where I'm forced to stomach shit that I can't stand, like little boys and girls being found in some strange man's hands, some strange man's van, or in the familiar hands of a man that made them Christian, they baptized them, only because people like Stan can't take the law into their own hands. A place where there's too many fatherless sons with plenty of animosity and aggression to go with their guns, and babies are being born into the world of some. This is the environment I stem from. This is the environment I'm a product of. A place where tough is the only form of love. A place where some take not borrow, kill without sorrow, and everything from what you say, the way you stay to your car could cost you your fucking tomorrow. I was a product of this environment, man. A place filled with so much anger and hate that even the devil himself is scared to roam. A place that will wear down the meat till he's too weak to speak, and with that last drop of strength left in his last ounce of courage, will grab a strap, and with that it's you or me mentality will force a you and me to his reality, making the reality between the three seem to be 1 out of 3 tonight becomes a casualty. All 3 become casualties. It's just over for the one, but the other 2 have to continue to live what they experience and what they've seen. And you see, in my environment, there ain't no psychologist, this is no psychiatry, especially not for free. That helps them rid the evil that invades their dreams, stalk their fantasies, and fucks up all their the evil that helps them rid the evil that stalks their dreams and invades all their fantasies. No, they left to deal with it on their own means, and so the cycle begins. And where it ends all depends upon whose wings they find the most comfort in. I was a product of this environment, man. A place to which I pray you can't relate. But if you can't relate, then it's for you the most. I pray that you too are able to make it through, get out, get away somehow, someday. Can't stop it. So, dick, pussy, licking clits, fucking ass and booty, dick holes, all that. Anybody get comfortable? Everybody all right? I ain't lost nobody? Okay. I want to play with your pussy like a blind man reading great. And your clip will be the chapter with the most interesting story to tell. So no matter how deep I dig, explore, delve into your open book, your clip will be the chapter I come back to, because it always deserves a second to third look. But then that time comes when touch is no longer enough, so I position my face for the taste buds. Before I plunge my tongue inside, I wrap my arms around your legs until my hands grip your inner thighs. No back now. Maybe a little slip and slide. Now that the seatbelts are securely in place for the ride. Now the outline of your pussy, I begin to lick. Dragging my tongue up one side, then down the other, then back up the middle, gently parting nose, sweet lips till I reach your clit, and with some gentle nibbling, your pussy begins trembling with the anticipation of my tongue's penetration as I suck, pluck, and lick on your clit to savor the flavor of your pussy saturation. Applying pressure on that clit with whole tongue, I begin to lick and grind until you get a tingle all the way back in the spine. And when your breathing becomes labor and your pulse begins to rise, is when I send my tongue inside like a tingle-seeking missile. My tongue dives in, causing you to shift and squirm and try to scoop, and then you realize the glass is locked in. You sit back, relax, and enjoy this tongue dancing around inside you. The feeling getting more and more intense. You sit straight up in the bed like a woman possessed, with one hand on the back of my head and the other massaging your breast, twitching and cussing like your ass. Twitching and cussing like your ass out to rest. Listen, my gripper bit, pull out again, gently start licking your clit, starting out slowly, making sure it touches every inch of my tongue. To the tip, and as soon as you lay back and relax, I continue my attack. I begin drawing up planes in your pussy, drawing X's and looking like a fucking bobblehead, drawing stars and across his tongue, blessing your pussy, getting faster and faster with every stroke, and it gets so vigorous on that clitoris, you're gonna think I got a battery pack. The climax is building up, I know, because I can feel your lips lifting up, and your outbursts have gone from shit, fuck, to just a trembling fuck. Savor every fucking drop. So on my knees now, I'm pushing your legs back as far as they will go, better positioning myself to enjoy your creamy flow. And I lick that clit, and I lick that click that I mentioned. I licked that click. Until your thighs shake and it starts to spit and squirts and you beg me to quit after everything, and I do. Only because it's time now to put this dick inside you. Holding you in that position, I use the head of my dick to massage that clit while priming that pussy for this dick, as I slowly ease it in. And when I feel that pussy clenches, when I do the belly lift to give you every fucking medium murmur to a high pitch hiccup. Continuing to massage and you'll clip my thumb the whole while. The pain from the pleasure from the sensual pain causing your uncontrollable smiles. I take these inches God gave me and make them feel like a mile. So deep I get that tingling sensation all over me. You shift and squirm and squeeze and cream all over me. I shift and squirm and cream and explode all into you. And the next sound I hear ensures me my mission is complete. Yeah, I be hurt, not me. I'm gonna lighten it up just a little. Ladies. Ladies, can I caress you? Can I caress every inch of you? Can I rub your body till you get goosebumps and your goosebumps get goosebumps and they begin to play a love song on the lines of my fingerprints like they were the strings on a violin until they come together and dance the lambada across your soft, supple skin as I serenade them while whispering sweet somethings in your ear. Yes, something's not nothing's, because nothing to nothing leaves nothing. I want this to be something, to mean something, to bring something. So my words will be so soothing and so sweet. Now massage you so deep that they will relax your soul. So deep that even if it was in a foreign language I speak, your spirit would still understand me. Volia de mangiare, la tua vagina così bene. Grande. El tuo spirito sarà elevare a massa bassa. A come vostro tenere la tua vagina ben mangiare. Translation? I want to eat your pussy so good. No, not good. Great. That your spirit would elevate, levitate, and masturbate. How well you get your pussy in translation. You begin to sound like the duet singing sweet melodies to the divine. Yours soulful chords of thankfulness for pleasures being received and heard. Strong bass line begging to be moved until you feel this here tongue of mine. So ladies, again, I ask you, can I caress you? Can I caress every inch of you? Can I rub your body till time and gravity no longer exists and your body seems to float and your pulses in rhythm with the throbbing of my fingertips? Yes, caress you. Allowing my fingers to explore your figure and completely discover your anatomy. Touching all those common places in uncommon ways, causing uncontrollable faces, reactions, and unfamiliar places as I look down upon you with such a lustful gaze. Gently cupping and caressing your breast, and with the help of my tongue, every inch getting addressed. Sucking, licking, and going on your nipples, causing your nerves to prickle. Taking my hands on the ride, gliding down your side, reaching your hips out there in, getting grip, and massaging them a bit while kissing your navel with moist lips and continue with your clit with tongue's tip by lick, causing your pussy to get all wet. And it runs like a faucet when I drag the whole tongue across. Hands now full of your ass cheeks. My tongue dips into your pink sea, swims around and dives deep till far she blows. All over me. So ladies, once again, I ask you, can I caress you? Can I caress every inch of you? Can I rub your body till it goes limits a shoestring, allowing us to achieve positions we have never seen, dreamed, imagined, or even fathomed that can happen? Like you bent over backwards, watching your own cheeks clapping while I'm stabbing at the same time, teabagging. I'm talking about with clean, opposite ankle and wrist grabbing. I'm talking about shit a nigga game of twisted to keep me happy. So yeah, I'm no longer asking. I'm letting you know. If you've never been rubbed, if you want to be rubbed like you've never been rubbed before, holla at me. Shut up. One more and I'm out of here.